On today's hit music, Q92, Christian here, Jake here again, Lauren out sick today. She will hopefully be back tomorrow, but low-grade fever means no work for you. So she's at home, bedding up, and hopefully, like I said, she'll be back tomorrow morning. Christian and Jake here with you on your radio, on our website, Q92radio.com, and of course, now we are live on Q92's Facebook and on Q92's YouTube page. The video stream of this hour brought to you by our friends at Sarda. Don't get sorta smart, get Sarda smart. Good morning to all of you. Thanks for being with us this morning. Thanks for having us on your radio. If you're streaming us on our website, or like I said, if you're watching now on Facebook and on YouTube, thank you. Appreciate you guys having us on this morning. Hope you're enjoying our first day of Jordan Miller News with the Q92 Morning Show. As your live and local morning show wants to bring everything to you live and local. We got live and local news now from Jordan Miller to go along with our live and local weather from Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. I like it. It's a good addition. This hour, what do we got for you here? Concert tickets. All right, we got Sum 41 tickets. They are coming to Blossom Music Center on Sunday, September 15th. You could be there when you hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10. Also, 8 o'clock hour, getting a finalist for Sabrina Carpenter in Columbus with the overnight hotel stay and her album on vinyl. We give that away on Thursday. Become a finalist with the 8 o'clock hour. We're getting a finalist in the 8 o'clock hour, and we're getting one on the stream. All you do is go over, like the stream, and this morning, just put Sabrina. Let's just go put Sabrina in the comments section after you like it. Once you do that, guess what? You will be in the running for a chance to be selected and made a finalist. Jake will be picking the finalists this morning around 10 o'clock. So head on over, click the like button. Doesn't matter if it's Facebook or YouTube, and put Sabrina in the comment section. You'll be set to go. More text coming in. A lot of text coming in. Good morning from Mama Nurse. Have a great day, Mama Nurse. Great to hear from you. Morning. Why does it have to be Monday already? Have a good day, Pink Jeep Girl. I know. Taxi Mom checking in, running late today. Hope everyone is safe out there. Everyone have a great day. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Let me see. Good morning, everyone. Netflix Binge Girl is here. Happy to have Jordan News on board. Oh, Jordan Miller's doing great. Oh, man. Oh, people asking. And they like it. People fan of Jordan Miller News. Love it. Good morning, Christian. Jake, highway guy checking in. Have a happy Monday, everybody. How about them Cowboys, Jim Guy? And Baker is balling with Tampa. Oh, if Lauren was here, she'd be waving the Baker flag proudly today. Browns fans, are you over the Deshaun Watson experiment? Like, are you over? There's no escape right now. I mean, with that trade, the trade's done. The draft picks are gone, but Are you through with them? Or are you like, okay, it's just week one. The guy hadn't played since week 10 last. I don't know. I'm curious where your Deshaun Watson meter is, Browns fan. Good morning from Parachute Packer. Good morning. Good morning from Tire Gas Station Worker. I got to see one of my regulars that I haven't seen in a while. It made my night. Well, good. We all love our regulars at our job. Happy Monday, Marketing Maven Girl checking in. Good morning. Oh, man. I've been following Jordan Miller for years. Love his accurate news. Good morning from Trash Crew at American Landfill. Trash Crew at American Landfill. How you guys doing? Glad you're with us. Love it. Thank you so much for being with us here this morning. Let me see. Watson was a horrible trade. They banked on Watson's numbers when he was good. You trade for a QB that hadn't played in 2 years. Okay. I think you're off. I think you're off the Watson bandwagon. I don't know if you're ever on it. Good morning. Sadly, happy Monday from Random Swifty Girl. I get it. That Watson guy sucks. All right, it's 2-0 on people hating Watson.
Oh, no.
Jake. Is Lauren just texting it? Happy Monday. It's a tough being a Browns fan from School Resource Officer guy. Hey, it was not fun to watch. I watched it. Just remember, half the league is 0-1 this year, right now. Half the league had to lose week 1. The season is not over. There are 16 more games to play. Glass half full, huh? Watson needs to go. Okay. Truck driver, good morning from Liberty Tire Recycling, Minerva, Ohio. Good morning to you guys. Be safe out there on those roads. Text message, I absolutely hate Deshaun Watson. I swear he's blowing it all on purpose, just throwing to no one every play. Flacco was way better, and hell, I think Jacoby Brissett was a better pick. All right, that's 4. Caleb Williams didn't look good either. Hey, no, he did not. I'll take the win. But no, he's a rookie, and you look like a rookie, and I don't know if people or he thought he was going to come out and dominate. The NFL is a different beast, but I will take 1-0. Watson can go pound salt. All right, we're 0 for 5 with support for Watson. What about the Browns' awful offensive line? The Browns' offensive line was not good. That's fair. We could have had Baker Mayfield for a lot cheaper. Oh, boy. Lauren keeps picking the worst days to miss, Jake.
She does.
Everyone agreeing with her. She could be having a ball right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Maybe Watson needs more massages before they get... Oh, now listen. Allegedly. Well, maybe not allegedly. Hell, I'm a Raiders fan, and I'm disappointed as well. Yeah, see? Good morning from the Claymont Mustangs. Claymont Mustangs, good morning to you guys. I can't wait until Deshaun Watson leaves. It will be the best day of my life. All right, that's 0 for 6. All right, picking up a trend. Again, my question right now, just random. Are you done with Deshaun Watson? After what? Now, grant you, he's been here a while. Hasn't played a lot, but he's been here a while. After that game yesterday, are you done with him? Are we no? So far, not the most supportive text messages for Deshaun. Keep them coming, though. It's 7:15. Tommy Richmond, $1 Million Baby on Q. Hey, looks like we're living longer. How cool is this?
That's good news.
Hey, we're not going to die as quick.
Right.
Study published in The Lancet use cutting-edge modeling techniques to forecast disease burden, life expectancy, and population shifts for 200 countries through 2050.
Okay.
And it's a look at humanity's health on a global scale. And what they found is, in a disease study, an international consortium of experts projects that the average life expectancy is going to continue to climb in the coming decades. As a matter of fact, if anyone's going to have a baby in 2050, they can expect to live around 80 years on average. That is up from the global life expectancy right now that is 74. That's 6 more years of life.
Hold on a second. The average life expectancy is 74 years of age.
Yeah, globally, yeah.
Okay, globally.
Yeah.
So we're talking about other countries where there's lack of medical care and
If you want to get in the weeds, yeah.
Well, I mean, those are pretty tall weeds you need to consider when you're considering 74 as the global life expectancy.
Listen, just because we're a little closer to it.
What's the American life expectancy? You're gonna give me I'm past a midlife crisis if that's the case.
Let me see here. Now, this is from 2021. The United States life expectancy, 76.33 years.
Okay, that's still not that much better, but I feel like
that's 2 more years than the world average.
I know, but I feel like with the evolvement of technology and what we know about nutrition.
I'm just saying the people born in 2050 are going to get 4 more years than us. Those are not the best years of your life. You're back in diapers. You're hunched over.
Hold on, in the 70s?
Huh?
That's not, no.
80 is going to be if you're born in 2050.
Okay, I promise you this. My mom is pushing 80 and she does not wear a diaper.
Well, some do. Some do. I'm just saying, like, those aren't the best years of your most quality years of your life.
Probably
what
not.
are those last 4 really worth?
I can't believe you just said that.
I'm saying, like, what?
Just write them off.
It was like, oh.
Take me at 72. I've heard that's when the decline starts.
I'm just saying. Those aren't the
Said no one ever.
Those are not the most quality years of your life. Physically, health-wise.
Yeah.
You wish you were 76 instead of 32?
If we're talking about 96, that's a different story. But I think at 76, you're still pretty active. I know 76 years old. My father-in-law is 76 years old.
Okay.
He works because he didn't want his Hartville Hardware.
What's he do?
He does shipping and receiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a door reader. He does physical labor. He cuts his own grass. He takes care of his own lawn. He takes care of a pool. He's 76 years old, and he's got it, man.
I'm just saying, would you trade right now to go to 76?
Well, of course not. Why would anybody want to leap forward that fast?
Right.
We're
in the sweet spot.
What point are you
right
trying
now.
to make?
We're in the sweet. I'm saying, like, all right, so the people born in 2050 are going to live to 80.
Yeah.
Right now in the United States, we're living until 76.3. So we even get like January, February, March. All right.
Yeah.
We get that last full winter.
I can't believe you just counted the months. Please, 0.3.
We get that full last winter.
Well, what if it's not? What if it's not that? What if it's like June, July, and August? Your last summer.
When those trees start budding, you're like, oh no. Oh no. I'm on my last 3. I'm on my 0.3. I'm just saying, what's really the
Q92. Sunny, blue skies all day long for your Monday. We'll go with a high near 78 degrees. Get outside and play. Overnight tonight, clear and starry with a low in the lower 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
7:25, 5 minutes away from a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian Jake here with you. Lauren out sick today. Back to the text line. Asking you guys, I don't know. You guys, are you out on Deshaun Watson now? So far, a lot of you said yeah. A lot of you said you were out before yesterday. Text, Amari Cooper looks so sad to be on the Browns sidelines and not the Cowboys. Well, I've been done with Deshaun since day one, someone said. I've been done with Deshaun ever since he was traded to Cleveland. Yes, get rid of him quickly and get somebody who can actually throw the football. Deshaun is a billionaire's version of a drunk buying on Amazon, except you can't return it the next morning. He's got to go. 3/4 of the QB stunk yesterday. He must win games. We're supposed to coming up and get into a rhythm, and they will go to Winston. We'll want Jameis Winston in there. Good morning, Q92 fam. Hope you have a great day. DJ Dinger is checking in. Good morning to you, sir. Not enough words. Not enough curse words for my dislike of Watson as a player. So, quick poll that I've done on the text line, Jake. I'm going to say people don't like Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, it's going to sound that way.
Is anyone still okay? Is anyone still sticking up for him? And I'm not saying anything off the field. I think we can all agree the off the field stuff is that. But I mean, I'm talking. Is anyone still defending him for his on field play and be we'll be fine? No, none of you. Okay, just curious. But like I said, Browns fans, half the league is going to be 0-1 after the game tonight. Half the league. The season is not over. All is not lost. It was not a fun game to watch. It was a lot of excitement. It was a packed stadium. MGK playing guitar before the game, the special celebrity guest. It was one of the most shown games across the country. The white face masks were back. They looked beautiful. Did not go the way we wanted. I will tell you. It's just glass half full it. We're fine. 0-1. 16 left. Get Jake on the field. He could do better than Deshaun Watson. Can you throw a football, Jake?
I cannot.
No?
I could probably catch one.
I'm sure you could. All right, my first shave. I don't know if you've done
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm going to go with one of these two little soul patches. Jake and I are accepting that mustaches by themselves are coming back in style, period. And for the month of September, Jake and I we're going to grow mustaches. And just mustaches.
Yep.
So we've begun the journey together. And it's coming along. It is weird. Travis Kelce right now, just the mustache he's rocking. I go to these high school football games, Jake, and I see these players warming up on the sidelines, and we interview them after the game. You'd be surprised how many of them have just a mustache.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Are you getting used to your mustache?
A little bit. I'm still not a fan, though.
You don't like it?
No.
Family, has anyone asked you why?
Not really.
They just letting it go, okay,
yeah.
I guess he got a mustache now.
I walked into the house after the first day because I shaved late at night when everybody was sleeping, and then I went to work, and I walked in the house, and my sister looked at me. She goes, ew. And then she continued to what she was doing. She just looked up and said, ooh, and went back to what she was doing? Yep.
All right. 49ers girl checking in. Have a great day. Welcome, Jordan Miller News. Watson needs to go back to being an overpaid cheerleader. Damn. Watson is a Temu football player. You guys are ruthless. Blue Steel guy checking in. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. The Browns are a dumpster fire. Just a stash is the worst. Crying, laughing emoji. But it's back.
It is back.
You can't deny it.
That's true.
You can't deny it's back, people. Bring Flacco back. Well, he's on another team now. Your choices are Jameis Winston. That's your backup. And I don't hate Winston. Does he throw picks sometimes? Does he do weird things on the sidelines to celebrate? Can you YouTube really weird motivational speeches he's given? Yes, you can. But he'll sling the football, and he ain't afraid to go for it. And I kind of like that. Kelce and his Uncle Rico stash. Yeah, he does have one. Deshaun just needs a massage. That's all. That's 2 massage comments. You people. I get it, though. 7:30 coming up. We have got a look at sports. But right now, Well, 3 doors down, it's not my time. It's Q92. Hey, good morning, everybody. Text message, Rage Room. Why is a bag of chips $6? I was looking to buy, you know what? Ruffles.
Yeah.
Those are my go-to. I know a lot of you are Team Lay's.
No, I'm Team Golden Crisp.
I'm
I've made
Team
that clear.
Ruffles. And it was like almost $7 for a half-filled bag because they're only half-filled of Ruffles. So I went with another brand, and I don't want to say that brand out loud. It was awful. But it was like $3 cheaper. I'm probably going to throw it out. It was that bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to. It's a known brand. But no, I was like, yeah. I bought the Ruffles version of it.
Oh, like the rippled.
I like the ripple.
I only like it with French onion dip. Other than that, if I'm just going to eat chips like flavored or something, it's got to be regular, like kettle cooked.
I like a good kettle chip.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But
I like the crunch.
I will second the bag of chips for someone who likes a good bag of Ruffles. Why the hell is a regular bag of Ruffles like 7 or 8? If you get
That's like Doritos.
And if you get the family size,
yeah.
Jesus, take out a loan.
That's why I go to Costco, because you pay that for a bag of chips, but it's like the huge family size bag.
Yeah.
And then it seems like every Friday-ish, maybe I'm wrong on the day, but it seems like sometimes they have like a certain brand of chips or a certain flavor of chips that's like on super special. So this last time I got spicy pickle kettle chips. They were actually really, really good.
Pickle.
Yeah, but they were family size. It was ginormous. The bag was like this. I mean, and it was full. We still have some at home. It was $5. You just got to peep those deals. Take advantage.
I need to take a trip to Sam's. Like I said, there's no Costco where I live, so that's not really an option. But I need to be hitting up Sam's more for some things.
I'm really sad that you guys don't have a Costco.
We don't have a Costco. We don't. I don't know why the Canfield and more Boardman area doesn't have a Costco yet. I don't know how we don't have a Sonic.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm very surprised. We have everything there. I think we have a Swenson's now in Boardman, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised no Costco, and I'm very surprised no Sonic.
Interesting.
I would use a Sonic. I enjoy a Sonic.
Oh, me too. I love their like sodas, like how you can mix them and make your own.
I'm going to say this too. Shout out to Hardee's.
We have a Hardee's.
I don't. The closest Hardee's would be if I left work and went to Minerva.
Oh, that's a trip.
You got to really. I went all the way to Canton.
Yeah.
Schuylkill?
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
The Schuylkill Street exit.
Yeah.
Same with that new truck stop. Amy says Giant Eagle brand plain chips taste better than Ruffles in her opinion. They're cheaper.
Oh, bold statement. That's a bold.
Oh, is that the?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was gonna say, did she just uncover?
I'm just saying to say something's better than Ruffles to me.
Yeah.
Ruffles is the creme de la creme. Oh, a freshly opened bag of Ruffles. Not the Ruffles you've had for a week and the chip clip. They kind of got a little. I'm talking about that first chips you pull out of an open bag of Ruffles. Christ, that is fantastic.
Do you know what my favorite thing in the world is?
I don't.
It's so disgusting. You're gonna make fun. I'll do like tuna salad or chicken salad or egg salad.
You could have stopped at tuna salad.
And you get golden crisp chips or like chicken salad and dip your chips in it. So good.
Yeah. Jake, do you have a favorite chip?
No, I think chips are chips.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's not true because a Pringle is a chip and it's not.
I love Pringles.
But it's not. A chip is not just a chip because you have like Pringle style chips. You've got Ruffles style chips. You've got kettle chips.
Yeah. But I don't have like a favorite brand or type.
I believe him. His ability to have no opinion.
I like all chips.
Phenomenal. There's not a chip you don't like.
He's so
not really
partisan.
I don't like the flavors. I like the original.
Just regular old plain potato chips.
Yeah.
What's your favorite flavor of potato chip?
Sour cream and onion or the cheddar and
cheddar and sour cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. That Marin likes those. Salt and vinegar here. I love salt.
Regular.
A kettle salt and vinegar chip. Oh.
Regular. Just regular.
So good.
And I don't like Pringles. Let's say it.
What?
I don't like Pringles.
I will say this. I don't like the cheddar Pringles, but I do like the original Pringles. The original Pringles.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Browns lost to the Dallas Cowboys yesterday by a score of 33-17. The Browns 0-1 on the season. They'll be on the road next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is a 1 p.m. kickoff on CBS. Cleveland Guardians lost to the Dodgers yesterday by a score of 4-0. The Guardians' record is now 81-62 on the season. They have only a 2.5-game lead over the Kansas City Royals in the AL Central. The Guardians are in Chicago to start a series with the White Sox tonight. 7:40 is first pitch. Joey Cantillo will be on the mound for the Guardians. Sunday Night Football. Last night, the Detroit Lions beat the Rams in overtime by a score of 26-20. And Monday Night Football tonight, the New York Jets taking on the San Francisco 49ers. 8:15 is kickoff. You can watch the game on ABC and ESPN. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
Did you find the article?
Big Brother's watching.
See?
Documentary is in the works. Claims Dayton is home of one of the largest covens of vampires. What in the blue hell? I don't recall vampires
I mean, what is
in
it
Ohio.
like? After the club, you're walking down an alley and they're like, "Mwah."
Dayton News. Is Dayton home of the largest coven of vampires?
Well, is it true or are people just saying it's true?
I suppose this is the third straight article. I guess Netflix is doing a doc right now
Really?
about it. There's one in the works right now. How? Ohio? Ohio. You could sell me on maybe like, Boston, Massachusetts, where all the witches were and things like that. Because you already got a little spooky thing settled down there. Ohio? Dayton? Vampires?
Vampires of the Gem City. That's what they're shooting right now.
That is insane to me. Dude, wow. Now, are we talking like real? We're talking about people that pretend to be vampires?
It says for the last 30 years, Dayton, Ohio has been home to the largest coven of vampires outside of the New Orleans area.
What?
When a man goes missing in a goth nightclub, they use as their headquarters. The case goes cold until a police officer comes forward in 2008 with a story. They were investigating the disappearance of a 26-year-old George Philip Gall, best known by Phil or Philip.
for female. I adore a good mustache. Was that 7?
Sure.
Go with 7.
Row 7.
33 and yes to the mustache. My husband has it. I can't see him without it. Hate when he shaves it. 7 pro stash. 32. I don't usually like a mustache, but a few guys can make it hot. I'm going to put that as pro. That's 8. 37-year-old female mustache. No. Especially when it's growing in and prickly. No way. Forget it. Dude, these texts are exploding right now. I won't be able to read all these. It probably gives a lot of these 30-something girls dad vibes, and that's why they say cringe and no. I'm 26. Yes, yes, yes to the stash.
9.
9? Someone said can't hear on the live stream, Jake.
I fixed it. Yeah,
Oh, we're fixed. We're good. Christian, what game do you do this week for high school football? I'll be in Louisville for Marlington and Louisville. I'll be seeing all you guys out there. 55, yes to the mustache. Are we at 10? Are we at 10 pro stash?
I think so.
Woo! Travis needs to lose the stash. Well, I'm going to say anti. If they don't like him with it, they're not going to like us with it. Anti-mustache, 48-year-old female. I'm 21. I don't mind the mustache as long as you take care of it and it don't poke me when I kiss you. Fair. 57-year-old female, no mustache. 37-year-old female, no mustache alone. Goatee nicely trimmed, yes. Who wants a mustache? I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm 57 and absolutely not. No mustache, creepy. 31 female, heck yes for the stash. 11?
I think so.
45 female, mustache, yuck. Okay, now obviously the no's won.
Right.
But I would just like to point out that the yeses were not none.
Yeah.
We got to double digits on the yes for the mustache. I just want to point that out in this little social experiment we did in 5 minutes.
You know, it was the 20-year-olds.
Yeah, is that who it was?
Yeah.
Who seemed to be that liked the stash?
Yeah.
All right, I feel a little better about it.
A little bit.
I'm gonna keep it at least till the end of the month.
Yeah.
Only the 9th.
I know.
We got a lot more mustache days to go.
We do.
I don't know if we can do it.
We can do it.
We're going to find out. It's Joe, end of beginning. Some 41 tickets coming up as well. It's Q92. So I asked Jake, you were out of the room? I go, Jake, have you ever woken up and seen a demon? He laughed and was like, no, never. I, too, have had dreams before. Many dreams in my life. I've never woke up and thought I saw a demon.
Yeah, me either.
Lauren, you ever see a demon?
No.
That's 0 for 3. Who the hell made this statement?
Where did the article come from?
There's no article.
Oh, it's just a statement.
It just says, if you've ever woken up unable to move and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you, you might have experienced sleep paralysis. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. Many people report feeling a presence in a room with them during sleep paralysis, with some even seeing figures that seem real. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of people experience these sensations. This phenomenon has been depicted in various forms of art, literature, sometimes being interpreted as encounters with ghosts or supernatural beings or demons.
Huh.
Who the hell's seen a demon? You
I
ever have sleep paralysis? I have not.
have not either.
Jake?
Luckily.
No.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be more scary than a demon to me. If I woke up and I couldn't move,
Yeah.
that would be fear. What is happening? Well, I can't move anything.
That would be awful. Because I'd be thinking, what's
Oh, come
wrong
on.
with me?
Come on. Has anyone ever seen a demon? Anyone ever wake up and see someone looking over them that wasn't? I mean, no.
Oh, I mean, that happens. But it's usually, you used to be like my kids, getting up in the middle of the night
Well, yeah.
to let me know that they didn't feel good. And you'd open your eyes and you'd have a kid right there. And you're like,
Son of a bitch. Don't do
right.
that. Don't you do that.
Oh, they got the talking to at one point because it scared the crap out of me the once. I'm like, you have to touch me. Like, I want you to take your hand and put it on my arm. You know what I mean? And then say, Mom,
physically wake me.
don't stand there until I open my eyes.
Like the girl from the Ring movie.
Like a creepy weirdo.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, you're afraid to wake your parents. I remember when I
You don't
would
want
try
to
to
get
stay
in trouble.
when I wanted to stay in my parents' room and it was storming.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would sit there and be like, stare at my dad like he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. I'm scared. Yeah, the not daughter found out. It is Q92 time to give something away. Some one is coming to Blossom Music Center Sunday, September 15th, and Jake and I have a pair of tickets. We're going to give them away right now. The lucky caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10. You're going to see Sum 41. Caller 10. Good luck. I almost hit 4 different animals coming to work today on this new back roads I have to take, these country roads.
Yeah.
Not even joking. First, a deer runs out in front of me on some country road, a good 20 feet in front of me, but didn't know he was going to come out there. Hit the brakes, turn right down some other country road at the detour. 5 kittens are on the side of the road and almost come out while I'm driving by.
Seriously?
Swear to God.
Aw.
Turn down the 3rd country road I don't know to come to work. 2 raccoons in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's roadkill season.
What is happening?
Yeah, I had a ton. I had a deer completely on its back with it till I was like
You sleeping?
petrified. Maybe he's like those fainting cows.
I always like to think they're all just taking naps
Yeah, I really
in
hate
weird
it
positions.
when like you see a raccoon and they're on their side and they're like stuck like that.
They always go boo,
Right. And
but they're not. They're going, I'm dead.
right.
So I saw tons of wildlife today. Like I said, I have a new, because of course, for the second time in 2 months, one of the 2 roads I take to work every day is closed. And this detour is very much a country road detour.
Can't wait.
Very much.
I told you.
Country road, farmland, wooded detour.
Well, that's my whole drive here every day. Just because I don't go highway. I don't need to. But it is all through farming community. I mean, literal farms. But just so you know, if you use State Street for your commute, it's closing on July 8th for 65 days.
Oh, yeah, I feel like so many main roads, 225,
65
224.
days! That's like the biggest main artery between Akron, Canton Airport, and Alliance.
Why did you not rescue the kittens?
Yeah.
I'm a dog guy, first of all.
Oh!
Second of all, they seemed fine.
What?
I don't hate cats, but
Well,
I mean,
but you led with, I'm a dog
I'm a
guy.
dog guy. Had that been a puppy, it might have been a different story.
Instead of saying, well, they seemed okay.
They were on the side of the road. They weren't in the road. Thank God I saw them. They were all huddled.
Was there a mom near?
I didn't pull over. It was like this big brush.
Well, you would notice because kittens are
And
like
then-
this big and
yeah.
mom's probably like this
I
big.
didn't see a mom. I don't know if it was like the
Then they were okay.
They seemed fine, alert. They were up early.
You should have come to work with a basket of kittens.
Yeah, that would have went over real well.
Well,
First of all, I had no box.
you know we could have called the Humane Society. We would have even come and got them.
We don't even know that they were in any danger.
They weren't with their mama,
She could have been taking a pee in the woods.
but you're a dog person.
I'm a dog person. If that had been a dog, I probably would have. There'd have been puppies all over the studio. I got no issue with cats. But I'm a dog person.
Jake's even giggling on that.
I'm just saying. Oh man, I did not. So, would you people have rescued? Jake, would you have pulled over and picked up all the kittens?
Probably. Yeah.
It's fun to say.
No, I would have.
It's fun to say.
I would have been in trouble if I didn't take them
real easy
to
to
the
say.
society.
Of course I would have.
Are you
Picked them all up,
questioning
nursed
his
them down.
character?
Would you have pulled over?
If there were kittens and no mom around, I would have checked.
Q92.
Sunny blue skies all day long for your Monday. We'll go with a high near 78 degrees. Get outside and play. Overnight tonight, clear and starry with a low in the lower 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Sophie,
Sophie, where are we calling from this morning?
Springfield.
All right, Sophie, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're the winner.
Sweet.
You're going to see Sum 41 coming up Sunday, September 15th at Blossom Music Center. How's that sound?
Really cool.
All right, man. What's the station hooking you up this morning?
Q92.
All right, Sophie, congratulations. Enjoy the Sum 41 concert. Now, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, your first opportunity of the morning to become a finalist for our Sabrina Carpenter contest, where we are sending a listener to Columbus to see her at Nationwide Arena. We're also putting you up in a hotel. You don't got to drive back from Columbus that night. You can chill and hang out in C-Bus for an evening. We're also hooking you up with her new album on vinyl. Can't win it unless you're a finalist. You have 2 chances with us this morning. You're going to have a chance coming up next hour with the Q to call, and you're also going to have a chance if you're watching on the live video stream on Q92's Facebook and Q92's YouTube page. All you got to do, head over to either one of those, click the like button, and put Sabrina in the comments section. You got to do both, like and put Sabrina in the comments section. You do that at the end of the show. Jake's going to randomly select one of you and make you a finalist. It is that simple. So that's coming up here on the show this morning. Not to mention the 9 o'clock hour. We'll be talking to Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. We had a wonderful fall weekend, but it's looking like maybe summer for the rest of this week. We'll talk to him about that, how hot it's going to be, how long it's going to be. So Mark Johnson, as always, who joins us on Monday mornings, coming up in the 9 o'clock hour as well. Right now, it's Harry Styles, Late Night Talking. It's 7:56. It's today's hit music, Q92. A survey or a interview with a Dr. Shazadi Harper, an expert in menopause and hormonal changes affecting libido.
Yeah.
It's been revealed the best time of day to express your love physically.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Do you think morning, afternoon, or night?
Night.
Jake?
Morning.
Jake, the sexpert, is right. It is the morning, apparently.
You got kids. That ain't happening.
Well, it says testosterone levels are high for both men and for women. They're at their highest. Testosterone is the hormone which is predominantly the male hormone that men have, and women have it as well. It is for energy and for alertness, and it causes that sexy feeling. She would say, I would say the morning is a very good time. Testosterone is a hormone produced by the body, and although women produce it, men have far higher levels. So the best time of the day is right in the morning before you guys start your day. Now, I don't know. Do you brush your teeth first?
No. No, actually, yeah.
If you had to guess, and I want you to summarize. Expressing your love physically over the years.
Yeah.
What time of day would you say the average is?
3 a.m.
No, I mean like night, afternoon.
Night.
Yeah. 3 a.m. You have to set an alarm for that? Hope you both wake up, because I would.
No.
Do you stay up and wait for 3 a.m. or do you
No.
go to sleep and set, like I said, you set an alarm?
Just an internal clock that
No,
wakes you up.
You don't. Your body doesn't wake you up for that.
I mean, not
It's
every
3
night.
a.m.,
No.
I must be horny. Jake?
Thank God my daughter's off today.
If you had to summarize, would most of your expressed physical love have taken place at night, in the afternoon, or in the morning?
At night.
That's not to say it doesn't happen at night.
I know. I'm just saying, trying to get a gist of. I'm thinking about myself. I guess if I gotta.
You've never woken up and done the whole
I have.
Okay.
I have, like, daily. And she's like, no. But I guess it'll probably be night too. So apparently, we as humans are not doing this correctly. Not the best time.
I feel like morning's really hard because people get up and go to work in the morning. If it's a weekend, and you have kids, littles get up really early.
They do. And again, this is taking nothing as far as things that could, it's just telling you when the best time is for you. It is in the morning. Here's random. If anyone has space for a bunny in their house, the Stark County Humane Society has so many.
Yeah, they do.
I adopted one over the weekend. She's so sweet. Bunnies are adopted out on donation basis. No fee.
See?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people had, but we never had a bunny in my house, but I know a lot of people had a bunny.
I had a bunny. His name was Kobe. That Kobe Bryant.
Named him after Kobe?
Mm-hmm.
Kobe!
And then I got tired of taking care of him. I know that's terrible. But I was way too young probably to have a bunny. So I gave him to our neighbor, and he lived for like 6 more years. I mean, he was alive a long time. And I got to visit. I had visitation rights. It was good.
I have a friend, a good friend of mine. He owns 2 chinchillas, or chinchillas, they're called.
Yeah.
2 female chinchillas he has.
Mm-hmm. You know where?
Random.
You know where I won my bunny?
That's random. At a fair.
Stark County Fair.
Stark County Fair.
Yeah, Stark County Fair, and it was like the ping pong ball and like the moving little cups, like in the kiddie pool.
All those games are rigged.
Apparently
They're
not.
all rigged.
Not ironclad there, because my mom. If you could have seen the look on her face when it landed in one of those ones that was red, like there was only like 2 of them, and there was like 1 million of them floating in the pool. And it stuck, and she was like, oh, my God. I mean, like, she knew what that meant. There was no telling me we weren't taking that rabbit home.
There we go. The rabbit's coming home. You couldn't have got the goldfish that'll die a day later.
Right.
No, I got the bunny.
Yep.
Look at you having a non-traditional pet.
I had hamster. I had... What else?
I know Jake has lizards.
Yeah. I had I had more than one hamster. We even had the ball, like where we let the hamster run throughout the house in the ball. Just had to watch the steps.
Someone text, I swear I landed the ping pong ball in the exact same game and got a bunny too.
See?
At
So
the
it's not
Stark County
rigged.
Fair. I think a lot of those games were, the basketball games rigged. Those rims are small.
Yeah. We have baby bunnies at our house right now.
But you didn't buy them. They're just...
nature had them.
Nature.
They're so cute though. They're like
did.
they're like this big.
Jake, besides your lizards, did you ever have another pet that wasn't a dog or a cat?
Or amphibious?
I had hamsters.
You did the hamster thing too?
Yeah. When I was in 3rd grade, all the way up until now, I've had hermit crabs.
Okay, so
Hermit crabs are big.
and they're creepy. Let's just be honest. I wanted one. Like I was a Girl Scout. We went to COSI and we all came home with them.
Who didn't?
I hated those things, man. I just did it because everybody else was doing it, but I mean, I hated them.
Besides cats and dogs, take them out, people. What kind of pets have you had? Can't say cat or... I'm not interested in cat or dog.
Our neighbor had...
I gotta be honest. We were a very basic bitch family.
We had a dog and hamsters.
Yeah.
And
Dog.
my bunny. Our neighbors had a monkey. Now the monkey since
Now that's
died.
impressive.
Yeah, no, they had a monkey, and we used to get invited over to feed it good and plenties. It was really cute. They had a floor-to-ceiling cage for it.
That's insane.
Like,
Someone had a monkey.
Like he could swing in there, like move around. I was very large, and when it was just them at home, they would get him out, and he would like sit while they were watching TV and stuff, like with them.
That's pretty cool. According to a survey,
Yeah.
1,500 singles from Plenty O Fish. Great website.
It was your favorite. That and Christian
Still
Mingle,
around.
right?
Zeus was my all-time favorite.
Oh, okay.
Plenty of Fish. I always thought that was like the Dollar Tree version of dating apps. I don't care. People are like, well, I found my love on Plenty of Fish. I'm
They
like,
used to have a meetup at the 356 Fighter Group.
Is that a bar?
You don't remember the Fighter
I wasn't
Group?
raised here. Remember?
I know that, but it was
raised in
real.
Camp.
But you worked here when it was still open.
What did I?
Yeah. It was right out by the airport, and it was like a restaurant, but it was huge, and they used to have like live music out back and dance parties, and they had like a room that had a pool table in it. Like,
And Plenty of Fish people would meet up there.
Yeah.
Gosh darn. That's crazy. Well, according to Plenty of Fish, they talked to 1,500 singles on there. A third of singles have ended a friendship because one of their friends started dating their ex.
Totally believe it.
And you know what this is prominent right now? Young kids.
We talked about that, didn't we?
This is weird to me.
Yeah, you guys had an experience with it.
I don't
you?
know if it's a generational thing. I don't understand it because when I grew up, that was a no-no.
Yeah, that's
Like,
bro code,
that
man.
was a no-no. You never tried to date one of your boys' exes. And I feel like now that's... 8:06 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian and Jake here with you. Lauren out sick today. Cold and flu symptoms. Out on the bench, and Jake and I don't want to get it.
Right.
Not looking to do that.
No.
A little early. I'll start getting sick in like November,
Oh yeah, for sure.
December, January, February. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Not September.
No,
No, I'm looking to.
it's too early.
So hopefully she'll be back tomorrow. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Great 7 o'clock hour. We learned a lot about your feelings on Deshaun Watson and mustaches.
We did.
And you guys were very clear for both of those. So, good morning. How are you? Hope you're enjoying yourselves. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Thanks for having us on your radio. Thanks if you're listening to us at our website, Q92radio.com. And if you're watching on Q92's Facebook or YouTube, the video stream, good morning and thank you for that. Also, thank you to Kimball for being the sponsor in the 8 o'clock hour of the live video stream. Kimball is hiring. Visit kimballcompanies.com/careers today to apply. So thank you to Kimball. Appreciate that. So besides getting a Sabrina Carpenter finalist with the cue to call this hour, which we're going to do, like I've been saying, go over to the live video feed. Click the like button, put Sabrina in the comments section because Jake's going to pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist as well. So do that while you can. You really should. A lot coming up this hour. And don't forget, 9 o'clock hour, Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 going to be joining us. Right now, it's Chapel Roan and Good Luck, Babe. It's Q92. Yeah, the Not daughter found out that mom and not dad were not lying about curfew when she got pulled over for curfew. And I got a call from the Austintown Police Department.
Oh, my Lord.
Which I got a little scared at first. I was like, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you calling me when my not daughter's out?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, it's past curfew. Like, Jesus. And literally that week we had the conversation with her. She thought we were making it up.
No, they're not playing.
She thought we were making up curfew. We were just being typical parents trying to no, there really is. I'm like, grant you, I'm not saying like they're going to pull every kid over they see, but I mean, they can't pop you for curfew if they want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Karma must have been like, this girl didn't believe her parents. Send in the police.
He was really nice.
I'm sure.
Jake, you ever been pulled over and get out of it?
Yeah, I've only been pulled over one time and I got out of it.
What'd you do?
I wasn't familiar with the area. It was a couple years ago. I was dating this girl at the time. She also lived far away, and I was driving home late at night, and the road kept changing speed limits every 5 miles. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I had no idea where I was because I never went that way before. And she goes, I got you going 55 and a 35. I said, oh, that's not good. And I just right there, I assumed I was getting a ticket. And
Because you said that.
No, because of how fast I was going.
The 20 mile per hour discrepancy.
Yeah, so then I was like, oh, okay. And then she was super nice, and it was during Christmas time, and so she gave me like a warning, but it was like please donate a toy to our Christmas drive because it was during Christmas time. So,
Did you?
No, I wanted to, but I was never.
Oh my gosh!
I wanted to, but I was never in that area again, and I didn't even know where that.
Wow. Well, Timmy had no gift this year, Jake. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
All she
you
asked.
sped, did not get fined. We're asked to donate like a $10 or $20 toy.
I wanted to, and I was going to, but I didn't know where that sheriff's office was, and it was like an hour or two out of my way. It was out of my way of like over an hour.
Wow.
Maybe they had a QR code where you could have just donated money, so they could have bought a gift.
Maybe.
But you didn't do that much homework.
Out of the kindness of her heart, she said, I'm not going to give you a ticket. Could you just donate a toy?
Yeah.
To children who need toys. And Jake said, no.
Not only am I going to take the fact that
I'm
you
going
just
to
let
buy
me
a
out
toy
of
and play with it myself.
Ticket. Yeah.
And then just throw it out.
Be like, hey, kids.
I'm going to think of that kid and laugh.
That's awful.
Text message. Wow, Jake. Wow.
Jacob.
Put this on the list. Jake ruins Christmases. The old feed of the Book of Faces. A break for turtles picture.
Yeah.
It says break for turtles. If you see a turtle on the road, slow down, pull over to the side of the road, And when it's safe, help them across in the same direction they were going. Use both of your hands to hold them at the sides near the end of their shells and lift them up to move. Always keep your hands away from their faces. Never pick them up by the tail. You can damage their vertebrae. Save a turtle, be conscious of wildlife, and slow down. Now, I have driven for many years in life. I have come across possums, raccoons, deer, dogs, cats. I even think one time I saw a bobcat, possibly a little bear.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever geese, ducks. I have never in my life come across a turtle crossing the street.
I have, and just recently.
A turtle?
Mm-hmm. Like a couple weeks ago.
What road was this?
It was the road leading up to our house.
Are you sure it was a turtle?
Oh, we're positive. We waited until he got across the road. Like, I stayed there so no cars would come and hit it.
Jake, have you ever seen
I think I talked about this.
She did. I have not. My brother this weekend saw 2 turtles.
I think Nicolina saved one this weekend, too.
A turtle?
Yeah.
In the road?
Mm-hmm. It's a thing.
Never in my life have I witnessed this.
But do you
I've
know
been
what?
alive for many years. I'm an old man.
Are you going to tell them what you said off air, though?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I would think, now listen, there's probably a limit, but I would think a turtle could take a hit.
I said, what do you think that their shells are made out of?
I don't know.
Shatter
It's
them
pretty,
like a chip.
it's pretty. You ever knock on a turtle shell?
I get
Pretty
that.
solid.
A little knock is different than a vehicle that weighs.
Oh, okay, a semi truck. No, it's probably going to be dead.
I don't care if it's a Prius.
I
It's going to kill it.
No, I would think a Honda
Geo
Ford.
Metro.
I would think a Honda
would kill
Ford
it.
would not kill it.
Yes, it would.
Yes,
it would.
I don't know. I don't know.
150%.
I was at the Akron Zoo, and they have this turtle that's like 100 and some years old, almost 200. That shell ain't cracking. That ain't cracking. Not for a Chevy Cobalt.
Okay, but why would anyone want to run over a turtle?
I'm not
to
saying
find
you
out?
want to, but I'm just saying, A, I didn't realize this was an issue with turtles.
Yes, of course it is.
I've never seen one on the road in my life.
They've got to travel too.
And B, I do believe that at some level they could take a car. Not again.
No.
Can they take a tank? No.
Maybe like a little
no.
Tykes car or something.
No.
Yes. Christian, if
think
you
we're
stepped on a turtle, you would break its shell.
First of all, no one would ever step on a turtle. That's like the cruelest
Someone
thing.
might run one over.
If they saw it in time and they just, I think they'd be okay.
I don't think so. I think they'd be flat as a pancake and it'd be awful. Speaking
No.
of, yes. Do you want to know what happened this weekend?
With a turtle?
A frog.
Well, now a frog's going to die if you run it over.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So Saturday night, we hung out. We were doing our whole Memorial Day celebrations, whatever. My daughter got bit. My daughter is allergic to mosquito bites. So the minute she gets one, she like swells and she gets that red ring around it that kind of swells too.
Okay.
So we had to go home and get her medicine to put on it.
Fair enough.
When we got home, my son ran home with us too because he wanted to grab a couple things from the house. When we got home, there was a toad. My son saw it and it was a big toad. And so
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Sunny blue skies all day long for your Monday. We'll go with a high near 78 degrees. Get outside and play. Overnight tonight, clear and starry with a low in the lower 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
was like, I'm going to wash my car in and out, then come back and do the yard. Got to cut the grass now. Both neighbors did. Clock's ticking. There's nothing you can do when the neighbors cut your grass. You have
24 hours to respond.
And they both cut it. And I was like, you sons of... Okay.
At least they did it now and not Saturday.
So, fair. So I drove up to the car wash, which is only about a 5-minute drive from my house. I was like, I'm going to wash. 92, Christian, Jake here with you. Still to come this hour. Tickets to see Sabrina Carpenter in Columbus with an overnight hotel stay and her new album on vinyl. That's our new contest, and we're going to get a finalist when that cue to call hits later on this hour. We are getting reports traffic, about 7 texts here. I'm going to read a few of them, though, just so you know. For traffic, 77 south at 30, complete standstill. Traffic is backed up at 77 south at exit 103. Bad accident. 77 south near Cleveland Avenue is backed up. It's starting to back up off ramps to 30. And again, traffic update, 77 south backed up all the way now to Tusk. So bad accident, obviously 77 south getting really backed up because of a bad accident. If you're heading that way, maybe try to avoid it. You know, an alternate route, as they like to say. If not, if you want to know what you're stuck in, there is a bad accident. According to multiple texts here, 77 south near Cleveland Avenue is totally backed up and in some spots at a standstill for what appears to be, from the text line, a bad accident. So that coming up. Also coming up, interesting story on TikTok. Didn't know if it was true. Decided to go see if it was true. And it is. And let's just say in the Carolinas, Jake, cheating can cost you. Can cost you a lot. And we'll talk about it. And I'll play the audio coming up. That's called a tease, everybody. Right now, it's Cage the Elephant. Ain't no rest for the wicked on Q92. They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very... I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that.
country
I turn my
music.
car
Yeah.
on while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
Yeah.
when I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up and then I see like the girl and the guy and they're dancing and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I
'Cause-
didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I got to talk about this story coming up. I don't know if you guys, I first saw this on TikTok. Folks, every once in a while, relationships fizzle. You've been there, right, Jake?
Right. Yeah.
But sometimes, people do what we call, I don't know, step out on each other.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Right.
What might be the word to use there? Well, sometimes cheating can cost you. And sometimes it can cost you a lot. And I came across this story on TikTok and I was like, well, it's TikTok, so hold on. Let me go in and see if this is made up or satire or or what. So I went to the old internet and I'll be damned if it wasn't true. A man sued the person that his wife cheated on him with and was awarded. This is a few years ago. This isn't recent, but I still can't believe it happened.
Right. Okay.
And it's resurfaced on TikTok. So this didn't happen like this week or anything. This was a couple of years ago. He was awarded $8 million.
For what?
He won $8 million from the lover.
Because he cheated on his wife. Or he slept.
No, the wife cheated on him.
Right.
He sued the man
Yeah.
she was cheating on him with.
Gotcha.
And the court in North Carolina, and they do have some interesting rules about infidelity in North Carolina that I don't think a lot of states have. The judge ordered the lover, if you will, Francisco Huzar, to pay $8.8 million to Keith King, whose wife had been seeing Francisco for 16 months. He had to pay $8.8 million. It consisted of punitive damages solely meant to penalize the defendant, but about $2.2 million of it was compensatory. That's the word I wish I could say better. Or tangible damages to King's business. He said that after finding out, his attorney said after finding out about the ongoing fidelity, his wife, Daniel Swords, his company lost revenue and an employee, his wife, because they eventually got separated. So she worked for his company. Said his company lost revenue and an employee. That was part of the lawsuit.
That's crazy.
You kidding me?
That's
Again,
so
this
dumb.
just happened a few years ago, but I saw it on my TikTok and I was like, this isn't true. This can't be true. But it is true. There are a couple laws. There are adultery laws in North Carolina. It is legal for a person to sue an individual his or her spouse has engaged with outside of the marriage, referred to as alienation of affection. It is a law that some people call in North Carolina archaic. It demeans the obligations of spouses in marriage and should be stricken from the law. But it is a law in North Carolina. If we lived in North Carolina and you were married to Star and Star was hanging out with your pool boy, they were cheating, you could sue the pool boy.
Interesting.
Not only for the punitive damages of your marriage, but you could sue him for maybe your pool not being pH balanced. Whatever you like.
That's so.
In North Carolina, you can do that.
That's terrible, yet also genius.
What are your thoughts? Should you be able? Do you think a law like this should be in Ohio?
No.
To where if you find out your wife or your husband is cheating on you,
Maybe with
you can sue the person they're cheating on you with.
maybe with like certain rules. Like I don't know what this guy did. Like maybe he's not a good person either. Like the guy that sued him.
I don't know. Well, he owns a BMX company.
Okay.
BMX, like he throws like events, things like he's a man of means.
Okay.
So he had money. Apparently, the lover, Francisco Hozar, he had money too, but he's down $8.8 million, and he had to pay it. Now they're appealing it. I don't know if it ever went through the appeal. What happened to that? Because again, this is a couple years old. I just didn't even know if it was a real story.
Right.
But would you like to see a rule like that in Ohio where you could actually sue? Now, listen, maybe people would be less prone to violence.
That's true.
If they knew I could come after your bank account.
Yeah.
I could come after you. I could put you in court.
Right.
Obviously, no one's going to jail for.
Yeah.
But would I think twice if I knew you could come after my millions and millions in Bitcoin I have because you caught me with your wife? I might not do it.
That's true.
I'm saying,
I don't think it's a terrible idea.
Could this curtail? Because sometimes in the heat of moment, the thralls of passion, people make really, really dumb decisions that cost them the rest of their lives, and they're in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now, I don't know, in Carolina, like I said, with the alienation of affection law, at first I'm like, this is dumb. No, but then I'm like,
the more you think about
could it curtail violence? Could it curtail cheating? Now, would it stop it? No, some people, none of that stuff will stop.
That's true.
Laws don't stop everybody. Look around. Laws, but
it will help.
But
yeah,
would you think twice?
I think so.
Especially if you had a lot of money.
You're right.
And you knew her husband, if he finds out, or his wife could come after me and sue me for punitive. This guy proved that he lost at his company. 2.2 million of that was because of a company loss. The other 6.4 or 6.6 million was punitive damages, just saying you damaged me by cheating on me. What do you think?
I kind of like it.
Did you change tune a little bit as we went on?
Yeah.
Huh? I ask you, what do you guys think? It is an interesting law in North Carolina, the alienation of affections law. People in North Carolina don't love it. They want it thrown out. They think it's awful, but it exists. And a few years ago, it helped a man. And again, if you don't believe me, look up the story. It was on Inside Edition. It was on all those shows. This guy won $8.8 million. Talk about some sweet revenge. Now, nothing's fun about your family being broken up.
That's true. Yeah. You did lose all that.
And I was listening to the interview, and he said no amount of money would replace the damage to his family. And to an extent, I get that. But I think $8.8 million would help.
I do think that too. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel. I'd be like, yeah. I'd be feeling pretty good. I took 8.8 away from the guy.
Yeah. I would
send him pictures of things I was buying with his money. I would be like, look, a Cybertruck. Thank you. Don't even want it. I just bought it. Thank you so much. Would you guys be in favor of a law like this in Ohio, or do you think, no, it's crazy, it's insane? Should you be able to sue the lover of your husband or wife if you found out that they were cheating on you? Guy in Carolina got $8 million. I'm just saying. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Let's take a look at sports. We'll get to your text and phone calls coming up here on Q.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Browns lost to the Dallas Cowboys yesterday by a score of 33-17. The Browns 0-1 on the season. They'll be on the road next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is a 1 p.m. kickoff on CBS. Cleveland Guardians lost to the Dodgers yesterday by a score of 4-0. The Guardians' record is now 81-62 on the season. They have only a 2.5 game lead over the Kansas City Royals in the AL Central. The Guardians are in Chicago to start a series with the White Sox tonight. 7:40 is first pitch. Joey Cantillo will be on the mound for the Guardians. Sunday Night Football. Last night, the Detroit Lions beat the Rams in overtime by a score of 26-20. And Monday Night Football tonight, the New York Jets taking on the San Francisco 49ers. 8:15 is kickoff. You can watch the game on ABC and ESPN. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Ask people right now out of nowhere from our prep site. How often should a woman dress sexy for her man?
How long have they been married?
Literally, that's all the question is. There's no like
20 plus years, once a year.
There's no like they didn't do a survey. There's no like data. Just how often? Are you talking about like to? I'm talking to somebody. I'm like, do you mean like to go out, or you mean like at
in the bedroom?
home?
Right.
Listen, I am a typical perverted man, but I don't feel that should be a daily.
It doesn't stay on for but a minute.
I feel like that's an occasional.
Yeah.
You know
now
what I
I
mean?
get getting all dolled up and going out on a date.
But don't get me wrong.
That's good.
When you come home and your woman is like that, and you had no clue it was coming, it's a very fun thing to
Because see, Tony usually sees me when my makeup's mostly rubbed off when I didn't put that much on all to begin with because it was really early in the morning. Like, yeah.
Have you ever, for him, like he got home, like been ready to and dressed up in an outfit? Not like I'm not saying like you were Scooby Doo, but you know what I mean. Like
let's go to dinner.
No, like
not since we've
like
had
you
children.
surprised him.
Because that would be weird. They'd be like, "Mommy, what's going on?"
Of course, I meant like maybe the kids were out. It was just you and him.
My kids are never out. No, I'm just kidding. They're always with us.
All right.
No, I mean, maybe like before children.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the newlywed phase.
Like he had no idea. He came home
first
from work.
couple, we were. It was just us for the first like 2.5 years.
Yeah, there you go. Jake, you ever gone to Stars and all out of nowhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe once when we were on vacation.
I feel like once the kids are old enough and they're around, you're like, you can't do that because like in your situation, her mom was there. Like, what if her mom came in instead of you? That'd be awkward. I feel like that's the dirty texting.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That can be fun.
Tony and I used to work at the same place, and we would be in some of the same meetings, and I would send really like, I would send text messages just to watch his face.
That's funny. I'm naked under my clothes. Send. Man. And then, should a woman ask her man before she changes the color of her hair?
So, no.
I get asked that by Jamie.
I did change my hair color about a week before our wedding, and Tony was furious. He was like, "You don't even look like you." To be fair, he wasn't wrong. I went to like pretty dark brown.
Before your wedding?
Yeah. And I was like this or lighter before.
No, like, hey, I'm thinking about.
Nope.
Just boom. Live right here on today's hit music, Q92. Sabrina Carpenter finalist coming up. That Q to call. Be listening for it. When you hear it, be caller number 10. And we're going to hook you up with a finalist spot, and you'll have a chance at winning that grand prize. The tickets to see her in Columbus at Nationwide Arena, the hotel stay as well, and her album on vinyl. So that's coming up. Also in the 9 o'clock hour. Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 going to be joining us talking about this September heat wave is going to be coming here this week, how long we can expect it, what we can expect from it. We're talking last segment about a story I found. It was a few years old, not recent, but I saw it on TikTok. Had to look it up, see if it was real. Turned out it sure as hell was, where a man was ordered to pay $8.8 million to the husband of the marriage he messed up by cheating. Guy found out his wife was cheating on him. He sued the lover, and he was awarded $8.8 million. Now, again, if you're just joining us, North Carolina does have a law. It's called the, where is it? Let's see here. The Alienation of Affection Law in New York. Not everyone in New York. In North Carolina. People in North Carolina hate it. They don't like it, but it's a real law. It's on the books. I asked you guys, would you like a law like that in Ohio? If you're married, obviously this isn't for boyfriend, girlfriend. We're talking about marriages.
Yeah.
Should you be able to go after in litigation the person that messed up your marriage? Even though it takes two to tango. I'm never one to like play innocent poor wife or husband. I mean, they had to agree to it too.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Not like she was. But some text messages. Let's see here. This is a different text. There needs to be a public service announcement telling people what yield means and how to merge into traffic, because that's the most of the problem with the backed up traffic currently in Canton. Oh yeah, we have a backup big time on 77 South. So near 30. So be careful that way with big time traffic there. Someone said she should be on the hook for half. It takes two to cheat. Well, she probably didn't have the money that he did
That's also
to
true.
go after. And if he's going after her, isn't he going after his money too? Because you probably have the same bank account.
Very fair.
You're suing yourself in a sense. I get where you're going with that, but in a lot of cases in a marriage, if you think about it, you're probably suing yourself. Technically speaking, text line, marriage is a contract, but they breach the contract, they're going to have to pay. And my husband said it would stop men from hitting on married women. It's interesting. I'm kind of for it. LOL. It might, and like I said, and I really meant this in the last segment, it could curtail some violence.
I think so.
It could curtail some violence, which leads to nothing. Like, I understand it's got to be a terrible, you walk in or you find, awful. People have been cheated, and it is an awful feeling. But, man, if you get angry enough and you do something stupid, you ruined your life.
Yeah.
Your life is ruined.
Right.
Because of a moment where you couldn't walk away and just calm down. You're like, I can't, I'm going to lose my mind. I don't know. And maybe if you knew this was at your disposal, like, I'll see you in court. All right, man. I got you. I'll see you in court.
It's a better route for sure.
I think so. Keeps you out of jail.
Yeah.
You're like that guy in Carolina that took $8.8 million. Text message, yes. I think Ohio should have that law because anyone who has a problem with the law shouldn't get married or cheat with someone who is married. I caught my husband having multiple affairs, and it caused extreme distress, depression, and anxiety. Some of the people he cheated with were people I knew and I thought were friends. Retribution would have been a little helpful. There's someone who was cheated on in their marriage saying, I would have been nice to be able to do something like that. Again, I ask you guys, how do you feel about this? Would you like to see a law like this in Ohio? Where you could sue, again, this isn't for marriage. This is not just for dating. You're married. Husband or wife cheats on you. Can you go after legally the person that ended your marriage? Can you sue them? In North Carolina, you can't. You might even win. What do you guys think? Bad law, dumb law, good law? Two of you right now are for it. Oh, man. But then you can make a slam happen.
I don't get it.
But then you can make a slam happen. I don't get that either. Was that talk to text failing you? You cheat on me, show me the money. Someone said. It is interesting the things you guys have been very interesting today with your opinions on things, and I've loved it. But then a scam. Oh, he meant scam, not slam. So you could scam somebody. Your wife could be in on it.
That's very true.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Good point, devil's advocate. You get some weirdo couple that gets married, and then they, hey, go seduce that guy. Oh, you ruined my marriage.
Yeah.
You could have people out there scheming to sue rich people, but then again, maybe you don't mess with the married wife.
Very true.
Or the married husband.
That's still true, yeah. It still would be the law.
Yeah. Yeah, they could try to trick you, but if you're not doing it, you don't have to worry about it. No, it's bull crap because it takes two to make a marriage work, and people cheat for a reason, someone says on the text. I think they would have to prove that they knew they were married. As far as the scam part, it wouldn't shock me to see people go get married in court just to be able to do that.
Yeah.
People are nuts. Never
nuts.
underestimate the willpower of a meth head.
Very true.
Remember that, Jake. Take that with you.
I will.
They'll go to many means. Can you put in a no cheating clause into your marriage contract? It's a court contract. I suppose in Carolina you could put something in the contract for that, for the no cheating, and there could be, if you cheat, you're open to litigation or, damages being paid. It's all possible. Just saying, would you mind if that was on the books when you go into November? Besides that pesky presidential election that no one's upset about at all, if that was on the ballot, how would you vote? Would you vote for that, where you could sue the man or woman that destroys your marriage? Or you say, no, we can't have it. I got to tell you, I think I might hit the yes on that.
I might hit the yes,
I
too.
might,
Yeah.
for issue 8. I don't even know what issue it would be, but maybe 8. Interesting. Your text still welcome. What do you think? 330-269-9292. You can call 330-450-9292 as well. Text, I really don't think we need a law like this because you could technically sue someone regardless. just go get yourself a lawyer. You could. I guess you could. I mean, you could sue someone for anything, I suppose. The scam would be not doable. It was a 16-month affair. A lot of that lawsuit was centered around how long it was. It was. Yeah, that's a long play scam.
Yeah,
That's a really long play scam.
it is.
I suppose you can't sue for that much damage for one day or like one night at the Ramada Inn.
Yeah, you have to live together for quite some time.
I don't know. Who know? I don't know the North Carolina laws. I just know you can sue. He did. He got $8.8 million from the man that ruined his marriage, and that is impressive. SZA and Snooze on Q. Jake, do you remember a craziest day at one of your jobs? Like it was just like, what you went home almost like, what was that?
I can't top yours, but when I was working at McDonald's, I got an ice cream cone thrown at me.
Are you serious?
But was it someone like a customer or
Yeah.
like a coworker?
No, it was a customer.
What were they mad about?
They ordered an ice cream cone and like a large fry with no salt. So we had to make the fries fresh, like
my God,
as you do.
Was it my mom?
And then I gave her no. I can tell you it was not.
my mom always orders no salt for fresh
Like,
fries.
I know who this lady is.
It irritates me.
Yeah. So I gave her the ice cream cone and I was like, go to the next window and we'll give you your fresh fries. But she ordered them together because she wanted to eat them together. But by the time we gave her fries, her ice cream cone was melting and she was mad about that. And I was like, well, that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone.
Wait. You said that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone?
Yeah. I didn't know if I said it was my fault, but I did say, well, if you would have ate it, it would have been melted. I think I did say that.
Okay. I can't see you being like, too bad, lady. Eat it.
Well, I was, because she was already on my nerves because she was asking, are these fresh? Are these fresh? And then I was like, yes.
And
she goes,
taste one.
no salt. And I was like, yeah, no salt. And then she said that there was salt on them, even though there
But
wasn't.
here's the thing about McDonald's. You guys salt it in like that big area. So even if you don't salt the fresh batch, tell me there's not salt still on the bottom. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You're going to get some.
Exactly.
So did she hit you with it?
Yeah. So she gave me attitude, and then I
In
told
the
her,
face?
No, she missed. Well,
Okay.
because it was during COVID, and we had like a little plexiglass protector over
Okay, so
over
that
the window.
protected your face.
Yeah, and then she got mad, and then I told her that I would give her a new fry, and then she walked up to my window. I forgot she wasn't even in the car because her husband was driving, and so she got out of the car and walked up to the window, and so she was standing next to the window, and then the window closed, and she like took her hand, like shoved it open, and I was like, no, enough. So I gave her her money back. And I said, get out. I said, leave. And then she took her money, and then she yeeted the cone, and it hit me.
Did you say yeeted it?
Yeah, she yeeted. She yeeted the cone.
That is fantastic.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeeted the
Listen,
cone.
I understand about service and frustration and all that kind of stuff, but when did we as a society decide that it was acceptable to assault people with ice cream cones over, to me, something that's so trivial? Because most of the time, if you have like a delay in your food or you have an issue with it or it's cold, like they'll make it right. You just go in and be nice about it.
Yeah, a lot of times they will. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was
a good one, Jake. Ice cream.
I would
thrown
have
at you.
loved to have like stood there and watched that go down. I mean,
So-
I'm glad she didn't like get you in the face or, something
Yeah.
highly embarrassing, but
That's
you
good.
handled it right.
Carpenter right now. She's coming to Columbus, Ohio, and we're going to send you to Nationwide Arena to see her on September 23rd. You'll also get yourself an overnight hotel stay, and you'll win her new album on vinyl. We give this away Thursday, but we're making you a finalist right now. Be caller number 10, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Hey, looks like we're living longer. How cool is this?
That's good news.
Hey, we're not going to die as quick.
Right.
Study published in The Lancet use cutting-edge modeling techniques to forecast disease burden, life expectancy, and population shifts for 200 countries through 2050.
Okay.
And it's a look at humanity's health on a global scale. And what they found is, in a disease study, an international consortium of experts projects that the average life expectancy is going to continue to climb in the coming decades. As a matter of fact, if anyone's going to have a baby in 2050, they can expect to live around 80 years on average. That is up from the global life expectancy right now that is 74. That's 6 more years of life.
Hold on a second. The average life expectancy is 74 years of age.
Yeah, globally, yeah.
Okay, globally.
Yeah.
So we're talking about other countries where there's lack of medical care and
If you want to get into, you want to get in the weeds, yeah.
Well, I mean, those are pretty tall weeds you need to consider when you're considering 74 as the global life expectancy.
Listen, just because we're a little closer to it.
What's the American life expectancy? Should give me I'm past a midlife crisis if that's the case.
Let me see here. Now, this is from 2021. The United States life expectancy, 76.33 years.
Okay, that's still not that much better, but I feel like
that's 2 more years than the world average.
I know. Well, I feel like with the evolvement of technology and what we know about nutrition.
I'm just saying the people born in 2050 are going to get 4 more years than us. Those are not the best years of your life. You're back in diapers. You're hunched over.
Hold on. In the 70s?
Huh?
That's not, no.
80 is going to be if you're born in 2050.
Okay, I promise you this. My mom is pushing 80 and she does not wear a diaper.
Well, some do. Some do. I'm just saying, like, those aren't the best years of your most quality years of your life.
Probably
what
not.
are those last 4 really worth?
I can't believe you just said that.
I'm saying, like, what?
Just write them off.
It was like,
take me at 72. I've heard that's when the decline starts.
I'm just saying. Those aren't
Said no one ever.
Those are not the most quality years of your life. Physically, health-wise.
Yeah.
You wish you were 76 instead of 32?
If we're talking about 96, that's a different story. But I think at 76, you're still pretty active. I know 76 years old. My father-in-law is 76 years old.
Okay.
He works because he couldn't. He
Where does
didn't
he
want his Hartville Hardware.
What's he do?
He does shipping and receiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a door reader. He does physical labor. He cuts his own grass. He takes care of his own lawn. He takes care of a pool. He's 76 years old and he's got it, man.
I'm just saying, would you trade right now to go to 76?
Well, of course not. Why would anybody want to leap forward that fast?
Right.
We're
in the sweet
what
spot.
What point
of
are
life
you
right
trying
now.
to make?
We're in the sweet. I'm saying, like, all right, so the people born in 2050 are going to live to 80.
Yeah.
Right now in the United States, we're living till 76.3. So we even get like January, February, March. All right.
Yeah.
We get that last full winter.
I can't believe you just counted the months. Please, 0.3.
We get that full last winter.
Well, what if it's not? What if it's not that? What if it's like June, July, and August? Your last summer.
When those trees start budding, you're like, oh no. Oh no. I'm on my last 3. I'm on my 0.3. I'm just saying, what's really the
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Sunny, blue skies all day long for your Monday. We'll go with a high near 78 degrees. Get outside and play. Overnight tonight, clear and starry with a low in the lower 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Amanda,
Amanda, where are you calling from?
Lisbon.
All right, Amanda, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a Sabrina finalist.
That's awesome.
All right, you're in the running for a chance. And if we call you Thursday morning, that means you are going to see Sabrina Carpenter on September 23rd at Nationwide Arena in Columbus with a hotel stay. And you'd also win her new album on vinyl. That'd be fun to win, right?
That'd be amazing. My daughter would be so happy.
Oh, she would love you. Just tell what's the station making you a finalist today.
Q92.
All right, there you go. Another finalist. Your next opportunity is going to come up at the end of next hour. To anyone that goes over to the live video stream of this morning show on Q92's Facebook and YouTube page, clicks the like button in the comment section, put Sabrina. Jake's going to pick one of you randomly at the end of the show. We're going to make you a finalist. So why wait? Do it now. Give yourself an opportunity to become a finalist and maybe win this awesome contest where you could end up going to see Sabrina Carpenter live in Columbus, get a hotel stay, and get her new album on vinyl as well. That's all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Plus, we'll be speaking with Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. Like I said, he joins us live every Monday morning. He's going to tell us about these warm temperatures coming this week, what we can expect, and how long we can expect it. So we'll see what's going on weather-wise with Mark Johnson. That's all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, here's Please, Please, Please on Q92. I want to talk about pen pals for a second while we have a few minutes. I really do.
I know.
And I actually have heard of this before, but I never really stumbled and actually went to the webpage. And I'll tell you, it's very interesting. And it all somehow leads back to Jake.
Doesn't it, most of it?
Yeah, and it's always when you least expect it, too.
I know. When yesterday he just kind of busted something out of left field, and I'm like,
huh.
what'd you say?
So I forget if it was in my newsfeed for Facebook or Instagram or even X. I don't remember, but I saw like jailbabes.com. Now, when you hear that, you think porn. No.
No, it's not.
It is zero porn.
Yeah.
Not at all. What is jailbabes.com? Some of you right now are going, oh, I know, pick me. Well, for those of you sitting in your chairs going, I have no earthly idea what the hell jailbabes is, because it sounds like porn, doesn't it?
It does.
You know what I mean? It's just when you say it.
Like role playing or something
like, were
weird
you on
and kinky.
jailbabes.com at work? I was.
Right. You're
It
fired.
is women in prison that are seeking pen pals.
Yeah.
And they're able to post pictures of themselves and descriptions and everything.
Yeah. It's odd.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they even break them down by age on this website where you can look for girls. The breakdown is 18 to 23, 24 to 26. That's an odd bracket. 27 to 29, 30, 32, 30, and it goes all the way up to 51 plus. So all these women are in jail, and they'd like someone to talk. Listen,
And like none of them are in jumpsuits or like striped
no,
outfits.
These
They're
are
in like
pictures from like your Facebook profile.
like before they hit the clink.
Yes. For instance, I just clicked on Summer. Her name is Summer. Love the description. Read this yesterday. I was like, well done. Hey, y'all, my name is Summer, but they call me Yummy Summy. Love, loyalty, and respect is what I live by. I'm a queen lioness, and I'll protect the ones I love. I'm a fun-loving, outdoorsy type of girl. I love to be adventurous and also enjoy being just laid back in a hammock. I love to be spontaneous, too, and just jump in the car and go, not knowing where we might end up, like prison. I'm sweeter than honey, but meaner than a yellow jacket. So if I sound like your kind of tea, hit me up. Looking forward to hearing from you. And it tells you her full name. It tells you even where she's incarcerated. This girl, let me see where she's at. Her earliest release date is March of 2026. She's born in 94. Tampa, Florida is where she's in jail. And it doesn't say what they're in jail for.
Okay, unless they say, because like I'm looking
Some
at
they
one
do.
now. This is Daphne from West Virginia.
Yeah.
And she says an assortment of schedule, 1 narcotics plus a few guns equals 121 months in federal prison. I strongly question their math, but whatever. Not only am
I
I,
like it. I like it.
Not only am I a genius entrepreneur and rowdy heroin addict, I'm a graffiti/new school artist with perfect teeth and bulletproof charisma. Try me. And she gets out in 2030. That's her earliest release date.
Okay.
She does have a high school diploma. She worked as airport staff prior to incarceration.
There you go.
And in prison, she has learned to be an artist, a muralist. She's learned to cook. She loves learning about plumbing and reading and writing. And you can actually email with her if you don't want to get out your quill pen and a piece of paper.
Got time on their hands. It might be nice to hear.
She's
from
actually
someone.
a really cute girl, Daphne is.
I think Summy Yummy. Now, what's interesting, I don't know what she got charged with, but her one picture is her in scrubs with a medical ID badge. It makes me like go
Wonder
towards
about
the-
like art narcotics or something.
Were we maybe taking things from the hospital we shouldn't have? And that's me assuming. And you know what they say about assuming. You're probably right.
I found a girl that's finishing while she's incarcerated her degree at Ashland University.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. Activities in prison for Summy Yummy: working out, playing cards, reading, writing, music, etc. Anything else? She wrote staying out of trouble, LOL. Sense of humor. Sense of humor.
That counts for something.
So there's a bunch of these all over the country. And then, as we talk about this, of course, out of nowhere, Jake says, oh, yeah, I almost did that.
Yeah.
So you found this before.
And that's when everybody was
yeah,
like,
not this specific website, but years ago when I was in my sad boy phase, I thought about
Your what?
Yeah,
my sad boy phase.
Sad boy phase.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
okay.
So-
I thought you said side boy face at first. I'm like,
No,
Should have moved some furniture.
I didn't think about that.
You
I thought
think-
about going to a jail website and finding a pen pal.
Yeah. Oh, much better
Okay,
idea.
right.
Much better idea than putting the couch on
Brilliant.
the other wall. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I get it. So you what? You looked into it?
I looked into it. I never did it. I think what made me not do it was I think you had to pay to do it, and I was afraid that once these people get out, they could find me, and I didn't want that. So I was trying to find people that
Well,
had like
yeah.
several life sentences. I was trying to find like people like
So there
that.
was no
chance
chance?
for them to come and get me.
Like, can I get only murderers so that way I know they can't get out and come
So
and kill me?
here's the thing. Like, you could probably converse with somebody. It would be better to converse with them through the jail software where they have access to email. Because then you don't have to tell them where you're at and you don't have to use your real name.
That's true.
And I say this only because
Catfish.
I have conversed with someone who's been incarcerated through the jail email system. And the prison guards, like they have someone who their job is to read those emails before they give them to the inmate and to read the emails that the inmate's sending back to you.
Yeah.
We got to look for code words.
Well, they do.
Yeah, yeah.
That's their entire job is to check the communication system,
Yeah.
making sure nothing is being relayed or planned or, whatever.
Yeah. I'm bringing you some magazines and not knives.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you a cake. There's nothing hidden inside it.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, anything like that. But, mine was for work, actually. One of my coworkers, I guess you could say, was incarcerated for a while. And that's how we had to use inmate mail. I mean,
Listen,
It's
we've
a
got
thing.
mail here at the station from prisons.
yeah, we have.
We have.
I know.
I mean, listen, not everyone that's in jail is a terrible, terrible person. Yeah. You have a crazy day at work? Your craziest day at work?
You have no idea. I can top yours.
I'm sure.
I just feel bad, like, saying it because everything's fine, like, and this person's a really good person, but I would have to say, like, truly, everybody makes mistakes, but
Absolutely.
it was probably the day that the owner of our company got arrested, and I was in charge of PR and marketing.
Ah.
That was probably one of those days where I was like, oh, like,
Just like
yeah.
staring at the like empty press release with your computer, like,
how do I put this? Well, and then press started showing up at our
what to
business.
type?
So it was like we had to close and lock doors and no statements until we had a professionally drafted state. Like that was probably the and it was emotional too because I loved the guy. Like he was, he was a great person, made some mistakes. I mean, but yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, that would be.
That was probably my biggest. Oh my God! Day at work.
I was for real scared. I just wish I was given more detail.
Yeah.
I came in and my boss at the time, he had a very serious look on his face.
Mm-hmm.
I knew immediately he was not playing.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, stay in here. Don't come out till I tell you. And my first thought was like, well, if I'm in here, I'm kind of trapped.
This kind of sounds like, this kind of sounds like when my sister told my parents she was pregnant. And I all I did was come down the stairs and my dad turned around and he was like, stop where you are, turn around, go back upstairs. We'll let you know when your ride's here. Like, because I was waiting for a friend to pick me up. I was like, okay.
Upstairs I go.
Right.
Right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Here we are in the 9 o'clock hour, the final hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Coming up, like I said, here shortly, we'll be talking with Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. He joins us every Monday to talk about what we can expect weather-wise, so we'll chat with him. Also, getting one more finalist for the Sabrina Carpenter contest. Tickets to see her show in Columbus with an overnight hotel stay, plus her new album on vinyl. You can win it Thursday, but you got to become a finalist first. We're going to give you a chance. Anyone that goes over to the live video feed of the morning show that is on Q92's Facebook and on Q92's YouTube page, clicks the like button and in the comments section puts just simply Sabrina. Just put Sabrina in the comments section. Jake is going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist. So that is coming up. Why wait? Do it right now. We have that coming up for you. The phone number, 330-450-9292. The text line, 330-269-9292. Again, Christian and Jake here with you. Lauren out, not feeling good today, a little under the weather, so she's staying home to get better. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow morning and not get us sick when she comes back.
Yeah, let's hope not.
That's right. Operation Mustache in full effect for Jake and I. We talked a lot about mustaches today. We talked about Deshaun Watson today. We've talked about would you like a law where you could sue someone that ruins your marriage? We cited a case in North Carolina. We've had a lot of interesting discussions. You guys have a lot of good opinions today, too. I've really appreciated the feedback today because, man, the texts have been insane this morning. Appreciate you guys listening on your radio or you're streaming us on our website, Q92radio.com, or if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube. Any way you're checking us out, we sure do appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Like I said, Mark Johnson coming up here shortly. Right now, it's Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather on Q92. So I asked Jake, you were out of the room. I go, Jake, have you ever woken up and seen a demon? He laughed and was like, no, never. I, too, have had dreams before. Many dreams in my life. I've never woke up and thought I saw a demon.
Yeah, me either.
Lauren, you ever see a demon?
No.
That's 0 for 3. Who the hell made this statement?
Where did the article come from?
There's no article.
Oh, it's just a statement.
It just says if you've ever woken up unable to move and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you, you might have experienced sleep paralysis. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. Many people report feeling a presence in a room with them during sleep paralysis, with some even seeing figures that seem real. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of people experience these sensations. This phenomenon has been depicted in various forms of art, literature, sometimes being interpreted as encounters with ghosts or supernatural beings or demons.
Huh.
Who the hell's seen a demon? You ever have sleep paralysis? I have not.
I have not either.
Jake?
Luckily.
No.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be more scary than a demon to me. If I woke up and I couldn't move,
Yeah.
that would be fear. That time of year, people taking those summer vacations or camping vacations. The Mohican.
Mohican.
That's where everybody goes. My sister goes there a lot.
Yeah, it's my favorite state park in Ohio. My husband Tony likes to make things up. Like, I remember when we first went there and he tried to tell us that that's where they shot Last of the Mohicans.
Fantastic.
Like, he thinks we're that dumb.
I don't care.
But then he tried to like tell our children.
Yeah.
Well, he does. Oh, they carry it on. They still won't admit that that's not true. I mean, you can tell by the look on their faces. But like, he tried to even do it with our kids too. Like, they're like, look at the cabin at the front of the state park.
It is 9:17. We got a forecast coming up from Mark Johnson. He'll be joining us as well in a few minutes. You're listening to the Q92 Morning Show. Guess what? It's on Q92. I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. Messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more responses. And 13% if you compliment her tattoo. But glasses, your chances go up 39% that she writes back to you.
How in God's name would you come up with percentages like this? What did you...
I don't know.
Put out a national call. If you've got glasses and eyes,
you look at the, I guess,
and you online date, we want to talk to you.
I assume that they can look at everything that gets a response. I imagine they can see everything that goes on in the world of Zeus, and that they see complimenting with glasses gets more responses. Maybe there's some, I don't know.
Why are they reading people's messages?
Because it's the internet. Everyone does it.
No, they should not be reading those. And Zeus, like, if it's private messaging and you're getting a compliment,
I don't know.
The only time that Zeus should be reading through those is with the FBI if there's a problem.
Please,
okay?
we're on Facebook. If you say steak, Longhorn shows up in your news feed 2 seconds later. You don't. If Facebook's allowed, I'm pretty sure Zeus is. And it even says, "Don't be afraid to be a little flirty." Listen to these words that will get you more responses. Man, I'm trying to help. 66% more responses by using the word adorable.
Here we go again.
42%, the word trouble. Oh, you're trouble. Girls like that. Ooh, stop
I know.
it,
They always
Darren.
giggle if you say, because you've got this
Stop
line.
it, Darren, enter.
Yeah, if people are like Canton, you're like, oh, you're trouble. And they
Canton.
do laugh. They
Yeah.
always laugh.
Well, if a girl says Canton, she'll key your car. 26% more responses if you use the word crush. I've got a little crush on you.
That's better than adorable.
You think?
Yeah.
66%. Yeah.
This it goes back to our conversation last week about the difference between the terms hot and cute. Okay, adorable is something that I would say like to describe pictures of my children when they were little,
I got you.
when they had their Easter best on.
Everyone loves their Easter best. Here's random. If anyone has space for a bunny in their house, the Stark County Humane Society has so many.
Yeah, they do.
I adopted one over the weekend. She's so sweet. Bunnies are adopted out on donation basis. No fee.
See?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people had, but we never had a bunny in my house, but I know a lot of people had a bunny.
I had a bunny. His name was Kobe. That Kobe
Was it?
Bryant.
Named him after Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe.
And then I got tired of taking care of him. I know that's terrible. But I was way too young probably to have a bunny. So I gave him to our neighbor, and he lived for like 6 more years. I mean, like he was alive a long time. And I got to visit. I had visitation rights. It was good.
I have a friend, a good friend of mine. He owns 2 chinchillas, or chinchillas, they're called.
Yeah.
2 female chinchillas he has.
Mm-hmm. You know where?
Random.
You know where I won my bunny?
That's random. At a fair.
Stark County Fair.
Stark
No,
County Fair.
yeah, Stark County Fair, and it was like the ping pong ball and like the moving little cups, like in the kiddie pool.
All those games are rigged.
Apparently
They're
not.
all rigged.
Not ironclad there, because my mom. If you could have seen the look on her face when it landed in one of those ones that was red, like there was only like 2 of them, and there was like 1 million of them floating in the pool. And it stuck, and she was like, oh my God. I mean, like, she knew what that meant. There was no telling me we weren't taking that rabbit home.
There we go. The rabbit's coming home. You couldn't have got the goldfish that'll die a day later.
Right.
No, I got the bunny.
Yep.
Look at you having a non-traditional pet.
I had hamsters. I had... What else?
I know Jake has lizards.
Yeah. I had I had more than one hamster. We even had the ball, like where we let the hamster run throughout the house in the ball. Just had to watch the steps.
Someone text, I swear I landed the ping pong ball in the exact same game and got a bunny too.
See?
At
So
the
it's not
Stark County
rigged.
Fair. I think a lot of those games were, the basketball games rigged. Those rims are small.
Yeah. We have baby bunnies at our house right now.
But you didn't buy them. They're just...
Nature had them. They're so cute though. They're like this big.
Jake, besides your lizards, did you ever have another pet that wasn't a dog or a cat?
Or amphibious?
I had hamsters.
You did the hamster thing too?
Yeah. When I was in 3rd grade, all the way up until now, I've had hermit crabs.
Okay, so
hermit crabs are big.
And they're creepy. Let's just be honest. I wanted one. Like, I was a Girl Scout. And we went to COSI and we all came home with them.
Who didn't?
I hated those things, man. I just did it because everybody else was doing it. But I hated them.
Besides cats and dogs, take them out, people. What kind of pets have you had? Can't say cat or... I'm not interested in cat or dog.
Our neighbor had...
I gotta be honest. We were a very basic bitch family.
We had a dog and hamsters.
Yeah.
And
dog.
My bunny. Our neighbors had a monkey. Now the monkey since
that's
died.
Impressive.
Yeah, no, they had a monkey, and we used to get invited over to feed it good and plenties. It was really cute. They had a floor-to-ceiling cage for it.
That's insane.
Like,
someone had a monkey.
Like, he could swing in there, like move around. I was very large, and when it was just them at home, they would get him out, and he would like sit while they were watching TV and stuff, like with them.
That's pretty cool. For Stardust right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Again, coming up at the end of this hour, we're getting one more finalist for the Sabrina Carpenter contest where you get to go see her in Columbus. You have an overnight stay, and we throw in her new album on vinyl. That's all coming up. If you want a chance to become that finalist, head over right now to the live video feed that's on Q92's Facebook and YouTube. Click the like button and put Sabrina in the comments section. That's all you got to do. Like and put Sabrina in the comment section. If you do that, you are entered, and Jake who is filling in graciously for Lauren today, will make that decision. He will randomly select one of you and make you a finalist. If it's Monday in the 9 o'clock hour, that means we're also going to be talking to the greatest weatherman ever to live in the history of all weathermen, Mark John, News Channel 5, who joins us every week to talk about the week ahead of weather. Mark, how are you, and how was your weekend?
How are you all doing today?
We're good. Lauren's under the weather, but Jake and I are good, and we're hoping she doesn't give it to us, so we're okay with her staying home.
Well, put her in that isolation booth when she returns.
We could hook that up, actually. That's funny. So this past weekend, before we get into this week, man, really had a nice fall feel, but a nice fall feel this weekend.
Nice fall feel, low humidity. It was a little windy up around the lake if you traveled north to the Browns game or anything like that. It was a little blustery. Boaters had to stay on shore, but all in all, inland areas, nice weekend, low humidity, comfortable fall temperatures. But we're turning on summer again. We're taking that dial. Are you ready? We're going and turning it up. Today, we're right around average. We're sunny and 78 degrees. That's picture perfect. Again, low humidity, get outside and play. Great for practices and play and games and all of that. Tonight, we're clear and starry, a little chill in the air, still 53. Not as bad as the 40s we had this morning. Tuesday, you get sunshine, you get 82. And we're going to get progressively warmer through the week. Wednesday, sunny, 87. There's summertime. Thursday, you got sunshine, you got 88, 89 degrees there. So we're flirting with 90 again. Friday, partly sunny, 83 degrees. Even Saturday looks pretty good. Right now, I'm going to keep everybody dry. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to go 82 Saturday and 84 with an isolated shower, perhaps, on Sunday. 84 degrees, not bad. So, hey, summer's not done.
I was just going to say, if any of you stalled on closing your pool, you're really making out like a bandit this week. You could spend all week at the pool if you wanted.
That's right. You could, really. I mean, the water's cooled down a little bit thanks to the last few days of chilly weather, but all right, we can get in and deal with that, especially when it's 87 and 88 degrees on Thursday and Wednesday.
Yeah, boy, it's so funny, Mark. We talk about on the show a lot, not a lot, but every once in a while we'll talk about Lauren and I. We're getting to that age where we start to start sentences. When I was a kid.
Yeah. No.
I know, right? That's when you know, right? That's when it's over, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, Jake says, hey, when I was a kid last week.
Yeah, Jake's like, well, me right now. But when we were, I feel like, boy, how things have kind of changed weather-wise. When I was a kid, I feel like it was already like highs in the 60s, like on an average, but by now. And I feel like now the 80s aren't done till October almost. It feels like the last 5 or so years.
Well, if you look like you're going back through the record books, if you look at it, it really isn't how we remember it. We remember certain memories, certain pictures, snapshots of weather way back when we were kids. But if you look back at the averages, they really haven't changed. Now, the 70s was a cool decade. The 80s started to warm a little bit. 90s and 2000s, we've stayed a little warmer. But back in the 1930s, the 1950s, it was hot all the way up through, October into November. So we go through these cyclical patterns. The 1930s in particular were hot and dry years. In fact, The Grapes of Wrath was written in the 1930s, the Dust Bowl, 75% of the country in drought.
Yes. The knowledge this man.
I don't remember that. I wasn't even born yet.
No. Who was? No one. It was Jesus.
We all just read the book. That's all.
We all just read about it. But it's great, man. You're starting to see a little more of that foliage change a little bit.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot in my neighborhood too. The maple trees, especially when you've had a drought, you've stressed the trees out a little bit, so they're going to start to change a little early, a couple of weeks early, and they're doing that now.
Yeah, we're heading that way. But so far, I'm liking it. I'm liking this week for weather. I'll tell you what. Friday night during high school football. Talk about some sideways heavy rain for a while.
Oh my gosh. I was hoping it wouldn't be, an all evening rain, but it turned out to be for many games, just like rain for a solid 3-4 hours. And, as soon as football season starts, it can either be hot or it can be chilly and wet and windy and all that stuff.
Yeah, some games it can be both, but depending on the half.
You got it. And progressively, this is week number 2 that we had of high school football. By week 9, the average temps are going to be much, much colder. So those bleachers are going to feel real cold on your dupa.
You want to talk about the Browns game at all while we got you here, Mark?
I do not. Mary and I watched the first half. My lovely wife and I, we watched the first half. We knew where this was going. So we went to see the movie Reagan at the movie theaters, which was a great movie. Great movie. I recommend it.
Okay. So, it was not the way, it was, they were at the Muni lot on Saturday getting ready. You know what I mean? The fans were there a day before. It was beautiful weather, everything. The stage was. I know. And then the game started.
The Browns are notoriously slow starters. They rarely win. I think if you look back through time, the last 20, 30 years, they rarely win their opening day. But I tell you what, they didn't even look like they had a spring training.
Oh.
They really didn't. They didn't look like they had a preseason because they looked rusty. And, these are athletes that are supposed to be ready to go. I just don't get it.
Yeah, 11 penalties, the block punt. I mean, there's so many things that happened.
They had 6 penalties in the first half.
Yeah.
They had 41 yards of offense in the first half, 1 first down. I mean, good grief.
Yeah, I think the worst stat they put on the screen during the game, and I saw it on Twitter afterwards, was that 50% of their plays went for 0 or negative yards. That's
0 or negative yards. It was always 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10.
The whole game. But I was trying to tell listeners this morning, half the league is 0-1 right now.
Half the league. In fact, 3 out of the 4 teams in our division are 0-1. I mean, Cincinnati did not have a great game. Baltimore did not have a great game. But still, come on. Let's go. At least show up.
I know. Hopefully week 2 will be a little better for us here. So we'll see.
Woof is right. I usually go woof, woof, but in this case, today's woof is about, boy, that was a dog of a game.
It really was. It really was. On to next week. Well, hopefully next Monday when we talk, we'll be talking about a Browns victory.
You're right. We're going to be 16-1, right?
There you go. Hey, dream big, right? Dream.
Yeah, there you go.
Mark, always a pleasure. Thank you so much as always.
Thank you.
Great
Have
week.
a great day.
Week. Mark Johnson. No one does it better, Jake. No one. He's the best. Great guy. Like I said, him and his wife, lovely people. They make our Christmas party better every year.
They do.
When they show up. And he comes on every Monday to update us on the weather. And now you know what this week's going to be like. 80s and sunshine pretty much all week into the weekend. I'll take that, Mark. Thank you very, very much. Right now, Natalie LaRose and Jeremiah, it's Somebody on Q92. Man, I forgot that, like, at the beginning of that movie, that queen's like, go kill Snow White.
Yeah, my stepdaughter.
Bring back her heart in this box.
Yes.
So I know you killed her.
It's very aggressive. I know.
I'm swear to God, I was.
Can you imagine if a movie came to the theaters today and they're like, the wicked stepmom?
It was like, I knew the queen wanted to stop Snow White because she was the fairest of them all.
Well, yeah, and she was upset.
It either blocked out of my head or I never quite realized it. That she told that dude to go stab and kill Snow White, and the dude had the knife.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that as a kid.
Right. Disney movie murder.
And then bring back her heart in this box so I know you killed her.
Yeah, she should have technically gone to jail for attempted murder. But
I'm just saying, talk about something I missed as a kid. That now I'm like, wait, what? I did not honestly remember that scene.
Yeah.
They showed you the knife.
Yes.
He pulled it out.
Yes.
She was ready. She was accepting her fate, by the way. She did the old oh.
Yeah, she shielded her face like, oh,
like, well,
just do it.
Yeah.
She didn't try and run. She didn't try and fight back.
Like, Jesus, Snow White, fight for yourself. Anyway, I don't know. It just freaked me out last night at midnight when I was watching my son. I did not remember the order to kill Snow White. Craziest days at work. Text message. I had a boss one time that would have sex with the delivery guys in our bathroom and then would want me to come back when it was done and see the evidence.
Ew.
That's not a day. That's a recurring event.
Hopefully that person needs arrested.
I feel like that should.
Why is your voice so high?
You can't. You can't do that.
No, that's a huge no.
And you the way this text comes in implies that this would happen often. I mean, if you want to be like, hey, look, I reorganized our files. I mean, that's fun.
Right. Like, look at this new organization system. Or
look, I got new coasters for the break room.
There's donuts. You want to come see donuts in the back?
Got some Krispy Kreme in the back. Well, I guess you did. That's my God. That person got fired, right?
I would hope.
Where? I don't want to know the net, but like, what kind of company was that? Oh. Hey, come look. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse. I had a crazy family member come in to visit her grandma and lay under the Christmas tree and wouldn't move. Police had to come get her and take her to the psych facility.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that's kind of sad. Like, she didn't know what she was doing.
She thought she was a gift.
Right. The whole family.
Yeah. I used to work at Cinemark, and I found an elderly man dead in the theater. He came in alone to watch Jurassic Park, had a heart attack, and died in the theater. The EMTs took him out the secret side door to not disrupt the rest of the theater. That is a crazy day at work.
Yeah.
Folks, I did not expect you to come this hard with these
yeah, you've had some days.
Craziest
for sure.
days at work. My God, we're only 2 texts in. Every day is crazy at the Christian Children Home of Ohio, but my craziest day is being in a 1-hour hold with 2 other staff and a kid by the road. 1-hour hold?
I mean, that would be like, are we talking juvie or prison or?
I don't know. By the road? Interesting. Jake, someone told you to just take that with a grain of salt. The fry thing.
I get it.
I'm a home health nurse.
I just got it.
There you go. I'm a home health nurse in a psychiatric patient home. Several years ago, he told me he was feeling like he needed to stab someone in the neck with an ice pick.
Oh, geez.
Definitely could see the crazy in his eyes after getting out there safely. I called the police, which needless to say, they had to remove him in handcuffs, kicking and screaming. Craziest day of my job, text message, is when the SWAT team showed up as I was delivering mail to their house.
Oh, my God.
You had to think for a second they were there for you, right?
Like you had
Because
something
no
in your mail truck that they wanted.
You could be the most squeakiest clean human in the world. When the cops show up around you, you assume that you have cocaine in your butt and you're about to get busted. You know what I mean? You're like,
Why
oh my
did you
God.
go with that?
Oh my God, they're going to find the heroin. Oh no, they know. I'm in charge of the mob. By the way, Columbus Zoo has the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like this big.
Wow.
This big.
How big around are they?
They're curled too. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that chicken was like excited or what, but it was like, woo. I don't know, like curled toes, but man.
They've got curly chicken?
Is that a real thing?
Like a curly fry?
It looked like a curly chicken finger fry slash. Yeah. Got a great commemorative plastic cup.
Oh my gosh.
I got 2 that weekend. I got a Columbus Clippers cup, and I have now an Columbus Zoo. I have an Akron Zoo too. So my collection's growing. I'm gonna get a nice glass kind of case to like display them all in. And
I've never met anybody that's like, I'm on the hunt for a curio cabinet. Oh, for what?
My plastic
commemorative
cup.
Souvenir cups.
All right, you can go souvenir commemorative. But they're fantastic. And there's something about drinking out of a plastic cup when you're playing video games. See right here on today's hit music, Q92. And this is your 2-minute warning, if you will, now that football season's back. Your last chance to head on over to the live video feed on Q92's Facebook and YouTube page. Head over there, click the like button in the comment section, put Sabrina. Jake is going to randomly select one of you here in the next 10 minutes, and we're going to make you a finalist for this awesome contest where you get to go see Sabrina Carpenter in Columbus at Nationwide Arena. All right, you get to see her there. We're putting you in a hotel that night. Stay and enjoy some wonderful Columbus nightlife, and then come back the next day. Plus, guess what? We're throwing in her new album on vinyl. How trendy is that? Very. So we're going to pick that name coming up here. Go over now while you still have a moment. Click the like button. Put Sabrina in the comments section. We'll select a winner coming up here in about 10 minutes on Q92. All right. I got to tell this story about yesterday, or it was Saturday, actually, when this happened to me at the Columbus Zoo, Jake. And I don't know, maybe, have you ever, and I don't just mean this to Jake, I mean this to everyone, have you ever had an awkward moment with a stranger, whether that be through eye contact or something where you just, but it was an awkward moment with a stranger? I'm going to tell you, it was me. It was Jamie. It was my son. It was my not daughter. Just having a great time off air. Jake and I were talking about how cool the Columbus Zoo is. We were at the Columbus Zoo on Saturday, and we were going into the food court for me to get my plastic commemorative cup, which I have. It is tremendous. Can't wait. I might use it today. So I'm the last one, Jake, in the line of us walking in the building, right?
Okay.
So Jamie's got Jimmy, not daughters behind them. I'm the last one in. And we're just, this is a short story. This isn't a long story. And we're walking in.
Okay.
And I just happened to look over to my left as I'm walking. There's people everywhere, right?
Right.
There's all kinds of, it's a melting pot. All kinds of ages, races, colors, religion. It's a cornucopia of people.
Okay.
I always say, if you really want to expose yourself to the world, go to a zoo.
Yeah.
Go to somewhere, or go to a vacation spot. You'll see every type of person, human being there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just stalling. So I'm walking in the building. I look over to my left. I make eye contact with a woman holding her baby. Right?
Okay. Right.
Totally normal, right?
Totally normal.
Nothing weird.
Right.
Totally normal. She smiles at me just an acknowledgement smile. Nothing, no flirty, just a hello.
Yeah.
That smile you give people hello.
Yeah.
I gave the hello back, right? I went didn't say a word, just And then as we're locked in eyes, right?
Right.
She's holding her baby. She takes out her boobie. She just rips out her boobie. And I'm still locked eyes with this lady. I'm locked eyes with her.
Oh, no.
And she just smiled. I smiled. It was honest to God, it's just hello. You don't talk to somebody, just hello.
Yeah.
Nod your head.
Right.
Smile. We smiled. And boom, boobie comes out to feed the baby. Looking dead at her nipple.
Yeah, that's
threw me off my game. I felt like I cheated. I felt like I was a pervert. All these things at once. And I almost wanted to apologize. Ma'am, I had zero idea you were going to do that. I just thought we were two humans passing by in life.
She could have waited 2 seconds.
I'm just and listen, I don't care who. I know people fight about can you breastfeed in public and all that. We could go down that rabbit hole. I don't think it's fun, but I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, because you were looking at her.
I was looking at her holding her kid. She had a long sundress on. I just assumed it was two strangers, kind of like when two guys give each other the head nod when they walk by.
Right.
They don't say anything.
Yeah.
But
yeah. What's up?
She was
yeah.
I was Then she went, boobie. And it was just, boom. I went staring dead at a nipple at the Columbus Zoo.
Yeah.
Threw me off. You know what's funny? I didn't tell Jamie.
Oh.
So if she's listening, that happened. Because I was just what? I spent a good 2 minutes in my head trying to figure out what just happened.
Yeah.
Trying to process.
It would have taken me a minute.
How did that happen? Why were we locked eyes? Even if you locked eyes with someone and you were going to do that, wouldn't you break the eye contact?
Yeah. Or wait until you walk away, go inside.
Again, in no way was she being seductive, or she was simply being a happy mom breastfeeding her kid.
Right. Yeah.
There was nothing.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, but I think she should have just waited a little bit you to
I'm just
pass.
saying, she wasn't trying to flirt.
Right.
She wasn't trying to be perverted. She just was going to feed her kid. I just wasn't expecting it to be when we were in mid-lock eyes to smile at each other. And, I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody, but I'll tell you what, that threw me off. I still been thinking about it a couple times. Staring dead at a nipple at the Columbus Zoo. Out of nowhere. No warning. People sending in funny yet inappropriate gifts to the text line. I just I'd share that. That happened to me.
Yeah, that's a
at the zoo. But you can't top that.
Nope,
huh?
I cannot.
You ever have any weird interaction with a stranger before where you were like, well, that was weird?
Probably, but I don't remember any. I know as a kid I came up to several strangers thinking they were my parents and they weren't. I think everyone
how does
said
that
though.
happen?
From behind you think they are, and you run up to them. Oh, one time, actually no, I do have a story. I was in Dick's and my mom was in the dressing room and she said, go pick out a shirt. So I did. Okay. And then I go back to the dressing room she was in and I slide it under the door. I said, Mom, how about this one? My mom has left the dressing room without telling me. And so all I hear from inside the dressing room is this woman go, I'm not your mother, but I like it.
You slid under the dressing room to the wrong person.
Yeah.
That's really funny. today's hit music. It is Q92. About time for us to get out of here. Before we do, though, time to take care of some business. Everyone that went over to the live video stream that's on Facebook and YouTube, click the like button, and in the comments section, put Sabrina. Oh, it's time for it to pay off for somebody. Someone's about to become a finalist for a chance to go see Sabrina Carpenter in Columbus with the overnight hotel stay and the vinyl copy of her new album. Jake, for everyone that entered, thank you. But now it's time to figure it out. Who randomly will be our finalist today for Sabrina Carpenter?
Today we have Alexi, I think.
Alexi, I think she was the finalist. There's her Sabrina right there. Oh, look at that. Little nice smile and glasses for Alexi. Alexi, so congratulations. You are now a finalist. We're going to go over, get your information, reach out to you, and you'll be entered. And maybe you'll get the phone call from us Thursday morning. Let's go. If you're sitting there going, damn it, I want to be a finalist. Hey, you got chances all day today. You got chances with Nicolina coming up next, chances with Keller this afternoon, and chances with Ryan at night. It's all coming up today. So listen for the cue to call. We'll be back tomorrow morning starting at 5:30. We'll have more Sabrina finalists, some concert tickets to give away. The Rage Room, it'll be Tuesday. Maybe Lauren will be back. Hopefully she'll be feeling better. Jake, you did a great job sitting in her chair all day.
Thank you.
Great job. Mustache looks great.
Thank you.
How's mine coming?
You too. Yeah, it's coming along.
Coming.
Yes, he is.
It's coming. The month of the mustache is here, folks. We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Nicolina in here next. It's Jelly Roll. Lainey Wilson, save me. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. It's Q92.